Mr. Speaker, to ask the Chancellor of the Exchequer if he will make a statement on customs clearance arrangements at UK ports after the UK leaves the European Union.
Financial Secretary to the Treasury, Mel Stride.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the Government has been clear that in leaving the European Union, the UK will also leave its customs union, allowing us to establish and enhance our trading relationships with old allies and new friends around the world. And the Government has also set out that in leaving the EU customs union, we will be guided by what delivers the greatest economic advantage to the United Kingdom and by three strategic objectives. Continued UK-EU trade that is as frictionless as possible, avoiding a hard border on the island of Ireland, and establishing an independent international trade policy. Looking forward, Mr. Speaker, as we implement the decision of the British people to leave the EU at the end of March 2019, we want a deep and special partnership with the European Union. And the Government has already set out in its future partnership paper last summer two options for our future customs arrangements. Two options that most closely meet these objectives. One is a highly streamlined customs arrangement, an approach comprising a number of measures to help minimise barriers to trade, from negotiating the continuation of some existing trade facilitations to the introduction of new technology-based solutions. The other is a new customs partnership, an unprecedented and innovative approach under which the UK would mirror the EU's requirements for imports from the rest of the world that are destined for the EU, removing a need for a formal customs border between the UK and the EU. These models were detailed again in the Government's White Paper last October and by the Prime Minister in her Mansion House speech and her subsequent statement to this House. And we look forward to discussing both of these options with our European partners and businesses in both the UK and the European Union as the negotiations progress.